Good Friday morning, foggers. I hope everybody has kept themselves dry as much as possible and safe navigating through all these thunderstorms down here in South Florida. So with that, we've made it to the end of the week. So happy Friday to everybody. And soon you'll have some time off on the weekend. Hopefully it'll be a little drier so you guys can do some stuff with your families and loved ones. So this is part three of three videos that I wanted to do for new hires and trainees and cadets, both in fire and police, right? So again, I could do a ton of videos about several things, and as we go, it's my prayer that a lot of the new hires will be able to log on here and that they're being told what's going on so they can get some information and apply it as they see fit in their profession. So today, a couple things. The last message I wanted to give to the new hires were, you have to be responsible for you, advocate for yourself. You are going to see a lot of things that are not quote unquote normal, whatever that is. And you're gonna see things that stick with you and that are triggered by personal experiences in your life from before. And that will start to take you down the road of some traumatic exposure to events that will cause you not to sleep. They may cause you to have flashbacks. You may not wake up one day and just say, oh my God, I'm thinking about this. You just develop anger. You may start to think negative. Your outlook may change. Those are all things that you need to be honest with yourself and see if that's what's going on. Definitely listen to loved ones, right? People that you trust, that are friends, significant others. If they start to tell you stuff, don't feel like it's attacking. And again, I know that's easier said than done, but listen. And if 2 or 3 people are telling you different things, it's probably something that's come up on your end, okay? And this is not an attack, and this is not something negative. This is just different things for you to be aware of that may come down the road. Again, it won't be something at the very beginning. Again, God forbid you have a super traumatic event right off the bat. So you need to be able to identify these things, right? And identify your feelings that are changing, and you need to advocate for yourself, right? The other thing that I wanted to make sure was, do not fall for what you're gonna see around you. The assumption that if you do reach out, or if you show a little kink in your armor or something, that there's a weakness on your part, whether you're male or female. It is, what we're asking is for you to be able to identify certain things that you've seen or done, and certain feelings that you may not have had before, or maybe acting in a way that you are not normally acting like, right? And previously in your life before doing this profession, and that you reach out some way, some form. I'm a big proponent of peer support, because it is like-minded men and women that are in a position and have been in a position that you may be in or may be heading down, and they are the right people to at least start your rapport with, so you can talk about some of these things. And if God forbid, you see yourself going into a deeper rabbit hole, then there's professional help. And you have to not fall for the stigma that you're gonna feel like there's something wrong with you. Listen, I don't care. I have a world of experience. I don't know it all. And I talk to many people that are still in the department, and I talk to many people that are retired, and the toughest men and women I have ever worked with, and we're all going through the same shit. There's just no exception. And they're great people. They're still strong people, and I look at them with the same respect. So do not fall for that notion that there's something wrong with you, that you're weird, that there's a weakness, right? What we're asking for you is to identify what may be wrong with you. And sometimes you won't know why you're acting the way you are. And if you look at my previous videos, there was a connection with a female that I had, a 16-year-old girl that committed suicide, and there was a direct link to my past with my mom and just things that happened in my personal life. So sometimes it doesn't have to be one incident where we go, oh my God, I've never been the same. It could be an accumulation of things that happen in your profession, right? So what I'm asking for you is to advocate for yourself and do not fall for this whole stigma of, you know, that you're weak or there's something wrong with you. And the next thing that I wanted to tell you is it is vital that you take care of yourself, not only your mind, but your body, okay? We live a very fast life. Sometimes we can't have the right meals. We don't drink water. We're overstimulated by coffee and energy drinks. We work those long shifts. Remember, I covered that in the first video. It is paramount that you start a discipline to take care of yourself mentally and physically. I mean, I can't overemphasize this. You know, I went through the best shape of my life at the beginning when I was training to go to SWAT school. And then I went through the worst shape of my life, right? Just because I got caught up in this rat race of our profession of just working constantly. And, you know, I'm very blessed now because I've set my pension. And yes, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train, okay? So it's great that you're working towards what we want to get to. Invest your money properly. Take care of your mind, your body. And like I said, we could do endless videos of things that you're going to navigate through our professions. But the last couple of videos have all been things that are critical for you to understand, and that they're gonna come your way, right? The 3 A's, the anger, the addiction, and the adultery. At some point, you may not get all three. You may get one, you may get three. But these are things that I have thrown your way so you can understand that you're not alone and things happen, and you need to be able to identify and then reach out for help. Do not fall for this whole thing of I can't talk to anybody, or it's weird, or it's not. What's weird is getting divorced, being in detox, finding yourself in a bad place, getting arrested, being on every channel on TV because the only popular cop is either a dead cop or a cop that gets arrested, okay? And I hate to say that, but that's when people like to cover our stuff. I don't see anybody rushing to me or any other advocate here wanting to know the pitfalls and the mental health of our police. It just is what it is, and that's my job, to be honest with you and to let you know exactly how things are, right? Some people don't like to be honest. You're gonna be honest here. That's just the way it goes, because my job here and my responsibility is to try to keep you out where I was and to make sure that you're healthy, and that we change these statistics about suicide and alcohol and addictions. And we have to change that course, and it can start with you guys, the new hire, changing the culture, okay? I don't give a shit if people want to talk shit about you. They're going to talk shit about you regardless. So give them a good reason, okay? Reach out for help, and we're here, and there's plenty of resources and help out here. And with that, I thank you for everybody listening. Happy Friday. I am very humbled and honored at all the followers, okay? And my loyal followers that are here, all my teachers and my nurses and spouses and stuff that are on here, and family of first responders. Thank you. And this is for all you guys, okay? So if God allows me to, I will be here tomorrow with a message on the weekend. And thank you so much, right? God bless you. 3 a.m. fog.